everybody. Welcome to episode 137 of What is the Answer? On Thursday, the 22nd of September. Have I got it all right? We're here.
We're here a day early, a few hours late, but we're here.
We're here.
Well, a few hours late, I mean, later than we would normally podcast. We're not late getting here.
No. Oh, let me see. Where's my video? Oh, come on, videos.
There.
Videos. Where's the video? There we are. Hello, everybody.
There.
I mean, today, me and Dominique have been together a little bit this afternoon, sorting things out for Yarndale. I mean, seriously, if you get two words that are in the right order, might be luck. Never mind a sentence, honestly.
As long as we remember to pack the wool tomorrow, then I think that's all we need.
We had a conversation about picking the trailer up and bringing it back here in the car. I'm not joking. The conversation must have lasted about half an hour, and neither of us still knew. Were we going
We're
in
in different locations, and the trailer's in a third location, and it was the combination of getting whose car to whose house, and where did the trailer need to be? It was
like,
a lot more complicated than it needed to be.
It's like one of those challenges, isn't it, where you're in a boat and you've got chickens on one side and you've got the foxes on the other side. How do you get them across without getting the foxes in with the chickens? It was a little bit like that, wasn't it? It was just...
The chickens were dead at one point. But we've picked the trailer up. It is ready to get packed.
I'm
ready to go.
I am ready to wedge myself into that trailer, honestly. So, yeah, if you get any sense out of us today, it will be an utter miracle.
But, you know.
What's different?
We're just on a day early and slightly later in the evening. There is no difference.
No, exactly.
So I hope you're all sat down. Maybe with your knitting, maybe you're cooking tea.
I thought you were going to announce something there when you said, are you all sat down? I thought you were going to tell me something. I was getting a little bit panicked.
No, I just mean like, you know, relax into this chaotic, however long we're going to be here for. That's what I meant.
Can we just sit here and just like, you know, do a bit of meditative breathing?
Well, I've still got things to do. I've still got to go out and go shopping tonight.
Dominique.
I know, but it's logistics. I was with Marie longer than we expected, so I didn't have time to go. So I've had to have my bath and shower and whatnot now. So I'm ready for bed, not podcasting and going out and doing some shopping.
Well, I've got my pyjama bottoms on under here, so I'm half ready.
So am I.
Well, do you need to go? Can we not do it in the morning?
No. I thought, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just do it on the way to yours. But it's food for my house that I need for my pack up next week.
Ah, and I was going to say you could leave it at my house, but we know what would happen to it, don't we? It'll get eaten.
So don't worry. It's fine. But yeah, anyway. Let's get some knitting.
Let's crack on so you can get yourself off to Waitrose.
Let's get some knitting.
Right.
Have you got a finished object?
Well, I've got two.
That is a good start.
Finished object. Because you know last week when I showed you my jumper,
yes,
the neck was too big.
Yes.
So I've picked the stitches up and I've just added a few rows of rib on it.
Right.
So that'll be...
Have you done any decreases or just put the rib on?
That'd be ridiculous. I just picked up stitches and just got on with it. You know.
Yeah.
So it looks better. I may even wear it this weekend at Yarndale. I haven't decided. I mean, who knows? I haven't decided anything. So
no, neither. Well, I keep looking at the weather. I think it's going to be warm, even though we're in a concrete shed. I think the weather's going to be warm.
I'm going for cold, you see. I'm definitely taking my Sunday cardigan. And then I've got various different tops on so I can get warm, cold, because I've been freezing recently, so I'm going layers.
Well, I've got to leave here at about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I will decide at about 20 to 9 tomorrow morning what I'm taking. We'll see. Who knows?
Tomorrow the setup is easy because it's leggings and a sweatshirt.
Yeah. Well, at least if you've got it packed, it's there to wear.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I've got it then, haven't I? So I've got a variation of like t-shirts underneath my cardigan and like mini like jumpers, do you know what I mean? In case. Who knows? Yeah. I mean, it could be that warm, I could be in my bra. So let's
who knows?
Who knows? Right. So that's a finished object. But I'll show you a finished proper object now.
Right.
The socks.
Ah, yes.
We both got the colourway wrong last time.
Yes.
And Hayley from Ducky Darling Yarns, thankfully, I mean, she should do, it's her wool. It is peony. So the sock tube that I use, so that was a 50-gram sock tube, and I got 2 pairs of socks, fairly long length for my size 7 feet. So I'm really pleased with that. But I did say to Dominique, I had a complete brain on how to put the heel in. I knew how to do it. I put it in the wrong place. Honestly, it was one of those days, but I recovered it. I've got a heel in, and literally for that heel, it's just like doing your toe. So it's just decreasing. Same principle as your toe. So I've got a pair of lovely socks now that are mine. So yeah, a 50-gram sock tube. Really happy with that.
And Hayley always uses yarn anyway, so she will have peony colourway on different bases, I would expect, at Yarndale this weekend.
It's beautiful. Really, really pretty. I love that.
Yeah, really nice. So if you like the colour but didn't want a sock tube, you'd be able to buy it in a skein.
Yes.
I mean, I'm saying that's what Hayley uses her skeins to make her sock tubes.
She does.
Whether she's got peony in stock, who knows?
But she'll probably be sat there now going, like, shut up. No, I haven't got peony. Shut up.
Yeah.
You know, like how we do when people mention things and we go, oh, yeah, okay. So
they're really pretty. They're very summery.
They are very summery. And I've put them on and they're really nice. They're a nice fit. So I'm more than happy. So like I said, I think I'll be having a look and seeing what other 50 grams there are when I go to Yarndale, because that was a really nice, quick, easy way to make a pair of socks.
Yes. And you only need, I mean, you don't even need a full mini, do you? To do your heels, toes and cuffs. So
I just used up my stash, so I have no idea how much I use.
No, but what I'm saying is that's all you need.
Yeah.
And if you've got tiny bits, you just put different heels, toes and cuffs.
Exactly.
So yeah, it is a good way of using up stash.
What have you got?
Really is. I haven't got any finished objects. I thought I'd put them in my Yarndale bag just because it's Yarndale weekend.
Yeah.
I have put the heels in of my socks, and I'm on the last colour.
Oh,
so
cool.
I've used up now.
Nice.
So I've put the like a slip stitch heel.
Midnight.
So I've used up all of the noodle soup.
Yep.
All of the midnight.
Yep.
And then I'm now just into
Lovely.
Wizz, and I've got that much left to do both. So I'm not gonna I'll probably do one more repeat of this pattern I've put in, this cable, which is a 4-row repeat, and then I'll just go on to the ribbon.
Lovely.
And then just put as much rib as I've got that left. So that will be every scrap of these yarns used in the Summer Sorrel and a pair of socks. So
destined for your sock box.
Yeah. I might start wearing them maybe one day.
One day when you think, oh, my feet are a bit cold.
I would wear them maybe around the house.
Yes.
Like just sat with my feet up, not in shoes. but I would wear them, I think. We'll see. But we were saying on Knit and Natter this morning, Linda was asking if we knew any toe up sock heels other than a short row heel.
I told you, it's a long episode, this one, or very short.
Well, I was just thinking that she was talking about heels, but she means heels for toe up socks. So that's why I recommended this one to her, because it's like, well, it is a heel flap and gusset, but you just don't have to do any picking up.
Really good.
And actually, I mean,
let's have a closer look.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm saying that before I show you, but actually,
nice.
It is neat.
It is really neat.
It is really neat. So this is the basic slip stitch heel, I think it was called, but it's from my absolute go-to book, which is Socks from the Toe Up by Wendy D. Johnson. I know I've spoken about it in the past, but that is my absolute go-to.
Have you tried that heel on to see what it feels like on?
Well, I have knit it before in a pair of socks in the past.
That's not what I asked.
No.
Have you tried it on? I wondered what the fit was like, that was all.
Well, I'll show you this weekend.
Thank you. You know what I mean? I just didn't know, because the heel gusset normal when you go top down, it is quite a nice construction of a heel, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's a stable heel, and I just wondered if it felt the same going the other way.
Well, I think, I mean, it looks the same. It absolutely looks the same. So I think it will feel the same. We'll
do a review this week. I can tell you. Yeah. I'll try it on with a pair of socks that have got a heel tongue, if I have one, because I tend to do the other, don't I? I think some of the early Winnick Mum ones are, so I could
yes.
I'll do a test.
So I've just been, I mean, I've actually done quite a bit because I've turned the heel on both and knit up the legs. So they're just going along nicely. They're easy knitting for knit and natter. But last night I realised I was knitting on them in knit and natter, and I've just put just a couple of anti-theft devices. Oh, you can't see because it's one of the cables just switches from a left to a right leaning just for one round, and when I've alternated the stripes, I've just done 2 rounds of midnight at some point.
Special.
But because you do them 2 at a time, you've got the same cable mistake, but the 2 rows of midnight. But who's going to look? No one's going to look.
No, you don't want people to off your feet, do you?
No. And I know they're mine. I know they're absolutely mine. No one can have them. So they are my made up, use the scraps up.
They look nice though. They do look really nice.
It's the colours that go together. I'm really pleased with them. I better put that little needle back in now, as I'm not going to find it.
Well, I've got my Glitterball bag ready to take to Yarndale for the start of you've got yours in the little yarn tub. I've got mine in my Glitterballs bag.
With my Strictly Sockalong bag.
So I'm all ready. Oh, you're there. Yours is the double knit, isn't it?
I've gone double knit sparkle.
Yeah.
I mean, I never use a yarn tub, but I just thought,
be rude not to, wouldn't it?
I needed somewhere to put my badge, really.
Yes.
So, and because Bake Off started last week, I've put my Bake Off themed DPN holders, which reminds me, I don't suppose you've got a pair of 375 DPNs, have you?
I will have somewhere. Just remind me when we've gone off air, and I'll go and get them, because if I don't do it then, you know what'll happen, don't you? Because
I'm knitting these socks for Marie and she's given me a recipe, but you said they were on 375s, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I've got 3.5s and I've got 4s, but I haven't got 375s.
You're a loose knitter, aren't you? Do them on 3.5s.
Okay.
Do them on 3.5s, that'll be fine.
Then
I'll either do them on a 4. Bed socks, it doesn't matter, do them on a 4.
Oh no, I've got either. I've not got 375 DPNs.
Yeah, just use either, whichever you want. If you can't be bothered with, just do them on 4s. They're bed socks.
Yeah, yeah.
The bigger the better. Do them on 4.
So that is ready to go, ready to take with me because it starts tomorrow night.
It'll start tomorrow night.
Ready to cast on.
Just while Dominique's showing you the colourway there, the shop is open while we're at Yarndale and next week, but we've got things on next week. So if you order now or any orders from now, they won't be posted out until Monday, the 3rd of October, because we've both got things on. If certain things are in stock, they may get posted out quicker. But
if I come back to Yarndale, still got it in stock, I will get it posted one day next week, but I'm straight back to work. But if it needs dyeing, there's going to be a delay while we...
So we've put on the worst case scenario. Yeah. But, so just in case anybody's ordering, it probably, unless we've definitely got it in stock, it could be a couple of days late. So that's to remember. Talking of wool and Yarndale, would you like to see the new yarn colour that we're taking to Yarndale? This is specifically for Yarndale. We're just taking it to Yarndale. It's not on the website. It's only at Yarndale. Sorry.
This is to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Yarndale.
And this year's sheep is called Tristan.
Yes.
I think there might be a little nod there to All Creatures Great and Small, but you never know. So we have created our own colourway called Tristan's Party, because of course he'll be at the birthday party, won't he? So this is the colour. We've got it on a few different bases. So it's on some double knit, it's on some sparkle, it's on some 4-ply. There you go. That's our interpretation of Yarndale's 10th celebrations. So we will have limited supply of that at Yarndale as a special sort of one-off colour.
I'm just looking to see if you can see the inspiration.
We took inspiration from Tristan himself, the happy sheep.
That's not the best picture of him, but...
so that's our inspiration for Yarndale. So that will be coming with us. We thought we'd do something different this year, didn't we? So we've done a bit of a special for Yarndale, and we're doing a special for Bakewell as well.
Yes.
So
because Bakewell's celebrating their 10th birthday in 2 weeks' time. Yeah. So that's Tristan's party that's coming with us. Yes. If you're not coming, and you know someone that is, you'll have to
get them to bag you.
Come and nab it. Yeah.
We're on stand, for those people who are coming to see us, we're on row C, stand number 11.
Yep.
So come and see us and say hello. That would be lovely to see you all.
We are not a million miles away from the Knit and Natter lounge. I don't know what they call it. The Knit and Natter area that's like slap bang in the middle of the auction house. So, yeah, we're not a million miles away from there.
So come and find us.
Yes. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We'll do a post tomorrow and just show you when we get all set up, I'm sure. Unless it takes us 6 hours and we've just collapsed, then maybe not. But maybe
we could still show you a video of us collapsed in a heap in a sheep pen. I mean, that could be quite amusing, couldn't it?
Yeah.
All we're praying for is we don't want it to pour down. But I mean, we have been there when it poured down, and it was hilarious because everybody else was having serious sense of humour faces. Me and Dominique were just laughing our heads off, weren't we? We were just giggling our heads off.
Yeah.
Like small children.
You can't do anything about it, can you? Just got to get on with it.
Get on with it. There's nothing you can do. You just got to get on with it. So we saw the funny side in it, but there were a lot of people who didn't.
Yeah.
Then did make it a bit more funny for us, but there you go. Anyway, what else have you got to show us or tell us about?
Well, I've mainly been knitting on my socks, but I have put a few more rows on my
nice
caramel jumper. I can't see where that is gone.
Those are lovely.
It is growing slowly. I'm still about 3 stripes away, I think, from splitting for the sleeves.
Nice.
So we're getting quite a lot of stitches at the minute, and they're getting long, but it's easy. It's easy to do. I've just picked my socks up because I want them off the needles now. So I'm going to power through and get the socks off the needles. And then I've got something else I'll show you in a minute. So this is going to get put on the back burner for a little while. But it is easy picking up, putting down when I don't need to think about it. It can be a knit and natter one. So it's the Caramel Cardigan by Isabell Kraemer. And that is, not that I've got a thing about our Midnight, but that is Midnight and Pale Navy.
Well, just hold it there, because I love how it does all that the tones. Because a lot of our colours, the solid colours, are not pure solids, are they? They're always a bit tonal. Yes. And I just love the way that Midnight.
I mean, even I don't know if you can see, even the Pale Navy,
I love it.
Tonal.
I was going to say, you can't really see it on the blue on this jumper, but I really like it when it does it. I mean,
but the Midnight particularly does have real dark bits and lighter bits, and
it's beautiful at Midnight.
So I would never have put them together, but I'm really enjoying it. So that is my Caramel Cardigan.
And thank you to people who came to see us at the Wool Den at Yorkshire Wildlife Park, because it was for yarn extravaganza. I know that with the Queen's funeral, a lot of places have sort of delayed it. It started them on Monday, haven't they? Some of them have done it. So thank you for coming. And just to let you know as well that Leanne at the Wool Den is stocking our wool. She's going to start stocking our yarn. So if you do want a fix of yarn and you nearby, she's got some kits and she's got a few
100. Yep, she has.
I can hear a phone ringing. No, stopped now.
I can't.
Stopped now. So Leanne's stocking our wool, so she's got some wool. She's got some lovely things in, hasn't she? She's got some really nice. She does a lot of toft kits. So if you like your crochet, and she's a big crochet, she loves crocheting. So so she's got lots of different kits in. Which
she is in a wildlife park, so she has got a lot of animal crochet kits, and they're just really, really nice.
There's some really nice felt things, didn't she, for Christmas? She had that reindeer, and they were really big kits. There were really nice things in. So if you are local, then and
if you've never been before, you don't need to pay. There's a car park you can park for 2 hours, or you can park in the main car park, and then you can just come in, go shopping. The bistro was really nice food.
Really good food.
So if you're not far away, I'd not been. You go quite regularly. I'd not been before, but it's a nice place to walk around. Yeah,
and some nice shops as well, isn't there? We both had to frequent the beer shop, didn't we? Which was rather good.
Yes.
A brewery there, a little micro brewery. So there's loads of different types of shops. So if you're local, but like we said, the food was lovely, wasn't it, in the bistro? And I didn't think it was a bad price either. Did you?
No. I mean, they did afternoon teas. There were quite a few people having afternoon teas. Were they £18 per person?
£19, but there was loads of them, wasn't there? There was 4 layers on the.
Yeah.
I think we'll have to try an afternoon tea there, because it looked very nice.
Really nice. So it was really nice to see people. Nice to be in a wool shop, and Leanna's got kits and some 100 grams if you're in the area.
Right. I'll show you my progress. I mean, I'm amazed I made any, because I was trying to do it on Knit and Natter today, and I had to give up because, well, you'll see why. So I am loving it. I have split for the sleeves.
I mean, it just says Christmas, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to do it in red and white, because when I saw the pattern, when Jane showed me the pattern, so the pattern's Pagan Sky, I just thought, that could just be. So it's a really nice pattern. You do have to concentrate a little bit on it. It's not ideal for knit and natter, let's be honest.
Yes.
I have changed the neck slightly because I didn't want it as a high cowl neck. But it's so nice. I am so happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm on the final bit. I've got like another I think I've got another. I've got another 20, no, 30 rows maybe of pattern left to do because it goes quite down, goes quite far.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It comes a long way down, doesn't it?
Yeah. But it does. It looks very, very Christmassy, doesn't it?
And does it come down the sleeves as well?
Yeah, it comes further down the sleeves. Let me see if I've got. No, I haven't got my pattern near me. But yeah, it comes quite. I would say it comes down to about here, just below above your elbow. But yeah, in fact, it looks more Christmassy there on the screen than it does in real life.
Well, because it looks like snowflakes.
Yeah, but it's a Latvian design. It's beautiful. Yes, really, really pretty. I love it. It's knitting up. And I think as well, because it's the whole, it's a completely different pattern each row. It's keeping you going and like, oh, I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what it looks like.
Yes.
Rather than a repeat. It's, yeah, it's nice. So, yeah, I'm very happy with it. But like I say, she's got some other jumpers, so it'd be interesting how I get on with this. You know, it might be, have a look at another one for next year.
Are they all Fair Isle?
Yeah, different types. Different types of neck. I think she does some cardigans as well. There's quite a lot on there. So yeah, I'm really.
I'll go and have a look. I just went to that page for the jumper to do the links last week, but I didn't actually go onto her page and look. So
yeah, I've got the pattern out. It's nearer than I thought, so you can see it goes down.
Yes.
I think this picture, that's best picture.
Yes. Because normally, if you're doing a colour work yoke or anything, once you've split for the sleeves, you very rarely do colour work once you've picked up your sleeves again. But that's really nice.
So it's Zanete Knits, but she's got a beautiful one that she's doing for the proceeds to Ukraine, and it's knit in blue and yellow, but you can knit it in any colour, and that's a really nice design as well. I was very tempted to do this in it, but I thought no, I'm going to stick to the first pattern.
Yes.
But yeah, this wool nice to knit up as well.
You're doing it in Drops Lima, aren't you?
And like I said last week, all the wool I bought, I think I only paid £24 for all the wool. It was on offer at the time.
Yeah.
So that's not bad for a jumper, is it?
No. No, and like you say, it knits up nicely.
Yeah, yeah. Hang on a minute, somebody's... Hang on. I just need to answer this, sorry.
Oh, right, okay. Well, while you're answering that, let me just...
Right, that's fine. I have a feeling I might need to take this, but go on. I'm all right at the minute, but it might come back that I've got to take a call.
Right, okay. Well, talking of Drops Lima, the next thing I've cast up is in Drops Lima. And this is the...
I am listening, go on.
I've seen a tank top. Can you knit it for me? But I didn't take a picture and I don't know what the pattern was.
Yeah.
I think you'd be better knitting it. So the pattern I've gone for is called Cara, C-A-R-A, by Pat, either Menchini or Menchini, but Menchini, and that is the pattern.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. What's the front look like?
It's the same, front and back, the same pattern.
Can I have a look at the top picture? That's really pretty, Dominique. Really nice.
So it's just got a, not really scooped, but a scooped-ish neckline, whereas the back, it's the same pattern.
Nice.
It just goes higher. It is, the pattern is to be knit in 2 pieces, but I'm not doing that. So I've adapted the pattern to join it in the round. It's bottom up. I'm going to do it bottom up until I split for the sleeves. Then I'll just knit the front and knit the back. Otherwise, I'm going to get myself confused and do, you know, then I'll either do 2 front or back.
Yeah.
So, where's there? So, I mean, I've only just cast it on, really.
Nice.
But that is the panel at the front.
Is that like flowers? Is it flowers?
Well, it is. It's cables, but cables and eyelets.
Nice.
Well, yeah.
Just hold it still. Ah, yes, it is. It's like a lozenge.
Lozenge. It's like a lozenge.
Lozenge leaf.
It's kind of like a central one and then two either side.
Yeah. It's like a leaf pattern, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
That's very nice.
But you've got your panel, but then you've got kind of bits all the way around it.
Nice.
So it's you've got like
you're doing all your cable.
Reverse garter. So
look at you, all your cabling.
I mean, it took me the first row of putting my markers in. I couldn't count, so that kept going wrong. But then I got it right. But then all I need to do is convert every wrong side row because you're knitting it in the round.
Yes.
So when it says purl 5, knit 6 or whatever,
have you not got a chart?
I just need to reverse it. No. Oh, actually.
Hang on.
No.
All right.
So, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's not different. And now the pattern set, you can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's always something
to
keep you interested.
Yeah.
So this is going to have to be the focus for a little while, just to try and crack on with this, because...
Are you taking it away with you this weekend?
No.
Oh, my jumper's staying here. Because I was thinking, I thought, do you know what? I'm taking my Strictly sock and my blanket, because I'll knit on my blanket while you're driving. I thought there is no way I'm doing that, because I'll be pulling more out than I do.
It's not difficult. And
Yeah.
you can see if you've gone wrong, but it's just asking for trouble.
It
So
is. Let's not pattern, Dominique.
this is the Drops Lima.
Yes.
And the colourway's 9010. I mean, this hasn't got sleeves or anything, but I think it was £15.
It was. There was a big sale on, wasn't there, at one point?
Or maybe it was less than £25 because I had to buy a pair of needles
And
to
it's
get my free delivery.
and it's all wool, isn't it? It's 65% wool and 35% alpaca.
Yeah, I can't remember what I've done in this, but I've knit with this before. It is really nice. So
Yeah.
I really like the colour actually.
It
The
is a
colour
nice
is
colour.
the colour is not the colour it looked like on screen, if that makes sense, but it's nice. So yeah, I've got a feeling it's not going to be a quick knit,
Yeah.
but it is going to keep me interested and entertained, I think. So but because my knitting time is limited, not being able to knit on it at Knit and Natters is going to slow it down. But Mum and Dad have just landed in Australia till November, so
Got plenty of time.
I've got some time to do it.
It's just like you're finding that time where you're sort of on your own to just concentrate on it. It's like this pattern's not difficult, and you can see straight where it needs to be. But if you're not concentrating for that split second, you look down.
Yes.
Oh, that line shouldn't be there, should it?
Well, because the pattern is for one side, my problem is I get to the halfway point, and then in my head I think I'm on to the next row, and so then you knit a few, and then you're like, well, that's not right. Oh yeah, because I've only done one side, not all of it. Then I need to remember what to go around twice.
You need a big stitch marker on it that says.
Well, I've taken the stitch marker off because I'd get to it.
Right.
So if I've not got a stitch marker, it should tell me I'm halfway there. But you forget sometimes. So, but yeah, it took me forever. There are loads of patterns, but I wanted one that was knit in the round. I wanted one that was top down, which I just couldn't find anywhere. And in the end, I liked this one. So I thought, I'm sure I can convert. Because I know if I have to knit it, a front and a back, I'll get bored. I'll knit a front and then won't be bothered. Whereas this...
Because did you look at the... I'm going to have a look at it now. Oh, that's... I'm on the wrong page.
I did look at something you'd bought, but I think it's got sleeves.
No, I'll show you. Oh, I'll just... Because this is sort of next on my list. So let me find it. It's a one by Jorge Locatelli.
Yeah, I'd seen it. I can't remember.
Sleeves in.
I can't remember why I didn't go for it. Or the neckline was wrong. I had very specific instructions I had to follow.
And, you know, when you've got specific instructions, you've got to go with your specific instructions.
I can't remember now why because I saw it.
I mean, that's...
But I didn't choose
I need
it.
to find it now because it's bugging me.
I mean, like that has got tiny sleeves, but just like ribbing around the armhole. That's it. So,
I mean...
But yeah, it's a 26 row repeat. And after row 11, every row's different. The first 10 rows, the even rows repeat, the odds are all different, but after row 11, they're all different. So you really do have to concentrate. So I've had to get my, whatever you call that out.
It's probably, the one I was looking at probably is a bit chunkier. I've zoomed in.
Oh, is it 4-ply?
No, I think it might be chunky. Maybe, hang on, I've just...
Oh, yeah. Well, I said it couldn't be 4-ply, and Mum didn't want Aaron, or she didn't want a really chunky one.
Well, it's knit on size 8 mils.
Right.
So it must be. That's it. That's the one. So it's quite...
Yes, I think it's... Is that not like Aaron plus lace or something?
It's 12 ply. So, I mean, even me looking at that, that's probably too chunky for me. But
that's why I thought, no, that's too chunky.
In my head, that's not what the pattern looked like. Do you know when you know when you've seen something and you get it in your head, it looks like something else? Anyway.
I knew there was a reason I didn't do it, but that is, I say that is, I have probably got one more round, but that is the first 50 grams. I've definitely got half a round, if not a full round, but I thought now's a good time to stop, ready to join the next one. So, I mean, 50 grams doesn't go very far.
No. But it's going to be nice. It's going to be lovely.
So, watch this space. Now, I'm going to take my Strictly socks and... them other socks to finish probably. I'm not even sure I'm going to take my cardigan.
Yeah, no, I'm taking my blanket because I know I'll do that in the car, and my socks for Strictly. So,
I mean, we don't do that much knitting, do we?
No. Well, we do. It's Strictly though, so we don't normally do with Strictly, don't we? We would sit and sock knit it Strictly.
Sock knit, yeah, but
nothing else.
We're normally exhausted, so
we're normally literally. We do the show, we normally go back, call at the supermarket, get food, get our pyjamas on as soon as we walk through the door, sort admin that we need to do, and then just veg out. That is basically, you know, our rock and roll lifestyle at a wool show. And
I always like a bath.
Dominique likes a 6-hour bath, so that's sort of like, you know, cuts the time down really. We generally have separate meals. Dominique will have some... whatever she fancies, I'll have something what I fancy that's gone in the oven quick, easy.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, our first meal normally is a veggie lasagna, isn't it? That's normally on the first night of the show. Yes. Lasagna with jacket potatoes and salad.
But we've normally got your dad or my mum doing that for us. We've not got that. So
we failed because normally it would be all prepared and we would give it to whoever's coming with us and they would take it to the location, put it in the fridge. Can't do that this time.
No. The first year we went to Bakewell, Dad did all the washing up and put my lasagna dish back in the cupboard. Of course, I forgot all about it.
I wonder if it's still there.
Probably, unless someone smashed it.
Maybe you could reclaim it. Anyway.
Oh,
I've
dear.
got no more knitting, but I forgot to show you this the other week. So you know I was talking about I was going to get a cardboard box, wasn't I, to put my advent calendar in.
Yes.
And then I'm blaming Marjorie wholeheartedly for this. At One Knit and Natter, she'd received one in the post. So of course, you know, like the sheep I am, I had to go and find it. So these are, it's a kit for fabric boxes.
Is that the company?
No, the company is Amber Makes, and I bought it from, you can either get it off her website or I bought it from the Sewing Street, which is a online selling channel thingy. What's it?
Stop.
That's the word.
Marjorie's laughing at you.
I know, she'd be hilarious. So it comes in different pictures, and I've gone for this one because it's got the little gingerbread men.
Oh, I like that.
So I'm going to make myself.
Oh, so it's like, well, it's not at all, but like the advent calendars that come in fabric panels that you cut out and sew.
Exactly. You just cut it out, sew it together, and then Linda very kindly gave me some of the foam to make them a bit more sturdy. I mean,
yes.
I mean, never mind anything. You could just hang that on the wall, couldn't you? And just be happy.
Oh, that is.
So it's 3 different box sizes.
Oh, so you get 3 different box sizes in that one panel. What? So you can make
baskets. That's what I've got, those little 3.
Oh, let's have a look at the picture on the front. Oh, I like them.
I thought you might.
Oh dear. I mean, that's really nice. Just having whoever does these fabric panels, they are very clever.
Exactly.
Because it's all printed on. I know you've got to cut it out and sew, but yeah.
Exactly. So
yeah.
I thought you might. So
well done, Marjorie. That was a very good find.
I mean,
so which one's Marjorie gone for?
I think Marjorie's gone all of them. Have you got all of them, Marjorie? I'm probably doing you a disservice there. I don't know which ones Marjorie have got. But never mind that. I mean, they've got my little mini jumpers as well.
Yes.
I mean, that sold it to me because they've got my jumpers, they've got your dresser.
Yeah. Very good.
I've got some of those Tomties that I got when we went to Lapland. So it meant I had to buy it, didn't it? Because there were so many subliminal messages there.
Marjorie's got the gingerbread one like you.
Oh. Just the gingerbread one, Marjorie?
Yeah, I think she's just the gingerbread. Oh, sorry, I was just reading Tracy's comments. Oh, brilliant. Tracy was saying thanks for the help about the circular needles. She's cast onto straights, transferred to the circular, and she's since knit 2 cowls. Brilliant, Tracy. That's how I started that tank top I'm just doing. One, because I'd started it as 2 separates, but the ribbon is split, and then I've just joined it to knit. So I'm really pleased because everyone finds different things, but I'm pleased that worked for you, Tracy. There'll be no stopping you now on circular needles.
No, that'll be it. There'll be absolutely no stopping us.
No.
So that's all I've got. I've shown you everything that I've got. Oh, there is something else, but I can't. It's another one of those I forgot to show you, so I'll show you next time.
Right.
It's Christmas related, so I can't give you all too much Christmas stuff all in one go, can I?
No.
So,
no.
So that's me done.
That's me done. That's all. I've got no purchases.
Right. So you need to get yourself out and go and get your food shopping so you can eat next week.
It's only because when we come back on Monday, I just don't know how much time I've got. I can't be bothered to go now, but I definitely will not be bothered to go on Monday. So
why don't you go on the way home on Monday?
No, because we've got a trailer. No, it's fine. I'll go, and then it's done. The cupboards are bare, so I can get something for tea. And I'll get something to replace the bag of sweeties we ate this afternoon.
That was a strategic meeting.
We always have a treat going up in the car, but
don't get those ones with them horrible weird bits in the middle, the random ones, isn't like that?
No, I won't get them. I'll go and find something nice.
You won't get any hard sweets because you know you're allowed them.
Not allowed hard sweets when driving, just in case I cope.
You're not allowed hard sweets in my vicinity, ever. It's not allowed. You can have soft gummy sweets.
Yes, soft gummy sweets. That's what I want.
Ones that don't need unwrapping either, because they're a bit of a pain, aren't they? You end up with that many papers in the car. Well,
yes.
Anyway.
Yeah. Right. So, thank you for joining us. So, no podcast next week.
No podcast next week.
And for those of you that join us on a Monday and a Thursday, no Knit and Natter next week either, because Monday we're travelling back from Yarndale. Thursday Marie's away and I'm at work.
So sorry. So normal service will resume in October.
Wednesday evening, ladies, I'm in from work, so that's absolutely fine. But Mondays and Wednesdays, Monday and Thursdays during the day, we're no good. So
you're allowed jelly tots. That's absolutely fine.
Jelly tots, yes.
Love jelly tots.
Or fruit gums. I was thinking if I can get them.
Gums, jelly tots.
And then the following Friday, we're
Bakewell.
hoping to come to you live from Bakewell.
Yes.
So that is the
might find a lasagna dish.
No, because it was the haunted house with the old.
Oh, it was the haunted house. Oh yeah, don't go there. Right. Thank you so much. Don't forget, if you come into Yarndale, come and see us. Come and say hello. You don't have to purchase from us. We just like you to come and say hello. You know.
And even if you don't really want to come and just like stand in the aisle and wave at us, which is what I would do if I was going. Yeah. I would be like, oh, I'm not going to say hello. I'll just stand and wave. That's all you need to do.
Just do that.
So yeah, have a lovely weekend, and we will see you.
Yes.
In a fortnight, probably with some purchases.
I mean, who knows when we'll be there, but we'll let you know. It'll all be on that. Yeah. It'll all be on that Tinterweb thing, you know.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a safe journey, everybody else who's going. Look after